Well, it is spring season here in my part of the world, at least. I know many of you watch this at various places around the world, but here in the USA, we're entering into our spring season. So the skies are blue. Sometimes we get some rain. We have very mild and beautiful temperatures right now. Flowers are beginning to bloom a little bit. Grass is getting green again. The trees are beginning to bud, and things are coming alive. And one of the things that we hear a lot about this time of the year is spring cleaning. And I want to just tell you that decluttering and simplifying and cleaning some things out and sort of giving yourself a new baseline is really a great idea. Let me tell you that recently we have moved our offices, and we are in a new location now. And anytime you move, if you've ever moved from one house to another or from one office to another, you know that you find things you had no idea you had. And over time, things accumulate, and you wind up with more pieces of paper and more boxes and more extras of this and more stuff you don't need and haven't looked at or used in 5 years. And it just kind of piles on. And I tell you what, it's been very enlightening to me and my wife as we've gone through this process to really just say, you know what, this is crazy. We need to simplify our life. We need to whittle this down. We need to scale back and make things a lot simpler. And how do we do that? Well, we do it by actually decluttering. We do it by throwing things away that we've said for years, you know, we better hang on to that. We better hang on to that. We better not throw that away. We might need that someday. Here's my rule of thumb. If I haven't touched it in a year, I don't need it. If I haven't looked at it or referred to it in a year or 6 months, it's pretty likely I don't need it. If it's a piece of paper, I'm going to scan it. I'll have an electronic copy of it somewhere, and I'll have it tagged and labeled properly. But guess what? I ain't keeping a file in my filing cabinet. I tell you what, we have gone through literally hundreds of folders of files because we've realized we've accumulated all this stuff for years and we just simply don't need it. Now, why am I telling you this? Here's my deal. I double dog dare you to go in your office or the place where you do creative work. Go in your home and turn on your reticular activating system for a moment and allow yourself permission to see what's really there. Because here's the deal. Let me give you this example. You drive to work every day, all right, or wherever it is you go to do your business, and I guarantee you don't think about how you got there. In fact, when you get there, you're like, I don't even remember making turns, but I know I got here. Why? Because our brain works in such a way where whatever's common and normal and everyday to us, what's second nature to us, we block out everything else. We don't see it. It's second nature. The same is true about clutter and things. All this stuff is piled on, and here's what I'll tell you. Unconsciously, it's wearing on you. Unconsciously, it is taking energy from you. So it's springtime somewhere in the world. So I want to challenge you to open your eyes to see, what do you have around you that's cluttering your space? What pollution do you have around you in the form of paper and things and boxes and extras and all this stuff that quite honestly is not doing you any good and it's not doing anyone else any good sitting where it is right now? What can you simplify? What can you scale down to make your life more focused, more clear, and more clean? I want to encourage you, just do the deal. Check it out. Open a closet if you dare. Open that storage cabinet in your garage if you dare. Take a look around. I guarantee you can make your life cleaner, simpler, and more peaceful by doing a little bit of spring cleaning.